To continue on today with our DDS VFO based on an ESP32, we're going to basically talk about the rotary encoder switch today and the ESP32, what pins we're going to be using today and what pins are really on here. Over on this side we have pins 0, 1, and 2. Something underneath this ribbon cable, I don't know what it is. We're not going to be using it anyways. And we have 5 volts ground and 3 volts. On the other side, we have pins 3 to 10. And we're going to be using pins 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the, partly with the SI5351 and the rotary encoder right over here. So let's get started on the ESP32 on pin 2. That'll be going to the CLK of the rotary encoder switch. Pins 3 of the ESP32 will be going to the DT of the rotary encoder switch, and pins 4 of the ESP32 will be going to the switch or the push button of the rotary encoder. So we can kind of get started here. We'll just kind of turn the rotary encoder. And we're channel up, channel down. Okay, and it says short press will take us to the next. Long press is setting. Short press, we're into VFO mode. And you can see it's jumping by 10. Okay, so if we do a long press, that should take us into settings. And you can see here the CLK0, that is the power out of the SI5351. The VFO step, let me see if I can do this. It's set right now to 0.010 megahertz, and we can change that if we want. And then we have the IF frequency, which is basically used by your CB. In this case, I'm using the TRC48 from Realistic, and it's set right now to 3638. I can change that by here, going up to here, and we can change that as well. It depends on what your radio is and what is required. Now, my setup that I'm using today and the sketch is all set up for a crystal-based CB radio. This will work on the PLL, but I haven't done any of that, and I'm really not sure how to, but it can be done. I've seen it done before. But anyways, I think that's basically where we're going to leave it for today. I think we do a long press and we get back to VFO mode. Another short press will take us back to the channel mode, and we can listen in on channel 19 if we so choose today. Anyways, have a good day.